Right, this is the one of the videos that I lost. Oh well, one of them, another one. I did show you quite a bit on this, and I saved this one. I actually saved it all up, and I thought, oh, I'll do it all, you know, in 3 days instead of waiting a week for another video or something. But never mind. Yep, what I said about this one, I changed it a bit because I don't know what I put on top of this one. But I've done 2 different ones, and I think something, it was all sticky, you know, and I've never had anything sticky, not Mod Podge, not anything, but this was. So I sanded it down, the cover. I've got in the description box, I'll put the link on how I done these covers, because it was like a Tim Holtz tissue paper and some fabric. I think the original one I saw was from SHABBYSOU'Ls, so yeah, which absolutely brilliant. Love her work. And anyway, yeah, I did sort of seal it after, and it was not very nice. So I sanded it all down and put a bit of ink on, bit of gesso. Okay, and it's absolutely perfect now. Yeah, it feels really nice. And I've used glossy accents on here. These are embossed, and you know, it's all just bits of fabric and just a bit of stamped brown paper there, which I like. This was all scraps and stuff that was lying around. So there's that's a freebie, that one. That's on the website as well, that one. Tag there. Yeah, I did show all this, but never mind. I didn't show everything, but a lot of it. And then I put some vellum stickers throughout. Yeah, that's decoupage, napkin, and a bee. Yeah, and that's again the stamps from Tim Holtz, and I stamped it onto vellum, put double-sided tape on it, and then cut them out, and that's that. And I cut all these down from the Touch Blue kit. That's right, because that went going really well. And this was the colour I used on here was I used gesso from the gel plate, and I also used some acrylic paint, which was Payne's Grey, which I love. Yeah, so I've done all the pages with that. And I used some, I didn't have the salvage patina when I done this, so it was a similar colour that I made up myself with just bits and bobs until I got the right tone. You know, I can't tell you as a bit of this, bit of that, because I can't remember. I just mix it until I play with a piece of white paper, and I see what the tone's like. So that's a freebie, and I just cut that down. That I think was gifted to me, so I put that worked really well in there, so I put it in there because it wasn't really anywhere. I don't know why. I think it was in something, and I changed it because it went into a journal, so I was sort of left with a couple of bits left over, so they've gone in there. I have a feeling that's Karen O'Reilly. And just put some snippets down the side of the page. I went really grungy with this one because I was having a lot of fun on a gel plate and sticking these in and then stamping, and I just had loads of fun. And I've used the Vintage Days paper, that background, because it just went perfectly. Again, another one that I cut down, and then really cut this one down to fit in that glassine bag there. I think this was my little mini flora ephemera kit. They come in handy all the time. That's just a cut off ticket with a acetate butterfly. It's really funny because, me and Yvonne was talking about acetate butterflies when we used to do them years ago for card making. That was before all the pretty butterflies come out. And I used to print them. I think Yvonne used to stamp them and then glitter them behind. I used to print them and then put glitter on them. So I'll do that. Could have done with hot glue on that, really. That should be right. I don't think I put enough glue on. So Just leave that alone. That should be right. Let's go gentle. And that's just that's a tag made out of the freebie on the Facebook group. Not sure whether it's in Etsy yet. Like I said, I'm waiting until I have about 10 sheets, to printable sheets, and then I just charged, I think it was a pound, I think, for them. I liked it. There's 14 and 13 in the others, but I sort of wait until I got about 10, and then I'll put them on there. This was just from decoupaged napkin, just bits of leaves and that bit of blue there, which worked. That's why I used it quite a bit in here, because it works so beautifully. Just some cut off from one of these sheets that I shrunk down to a page, and then I used a few of the elements here and there. That's a freebie as well. Not that, I think that's Tim Holtz. I would say it is. It might even be mine. I don't know, because I know this very, because a lot of these images are in the public domain, so I've got a few, but I'm not sure. It might be mine. I'm just wondering if that's laser printed, or I can't tell, to be honest. That's one of the freebies, not the tag. It's actually just a background sheet. And this was just a spare bit of card I had when I was doing all this. I'd done some card as well, so it's handy just to pop in. So whoever gets this can decorate it themselves. I always leave something for you. I know I do go mad with my decorations and filling and all that, but I do leave quite a bit for you to do. Oops. Belly band there. There's just a piece of card made out of that paper because I liked it, and that's just I've got to ink this up actually. Envelope. I left it open because if somebody wants to write in it. And that's all decoupage, and that's through a bit of a stencil with Payne's Grey, with the acrylic paint there, just giving another texture to it. And that should be another one out of the collage sheet freebie. It's really funny because I brought that sheet out and I thought, and I gave it to the group, and I thought, well, it doesn't go with anything I'm doing. Next minute I do a blue kit. And I thought, oh, that could have gone in it, so never mind. Oh, that's one of the tags from the tag fabrication kit that I done with Tracy Fox. It is a lot taller than that, but I cut the bottom off and I put the bottom here because it was already done. So that's great. So I restitched that bit and then stitched around that one, and there you have it. Actually, most of the images in here are from the that one page. So except this is napkin. That's just a bit of sort of texture. I think that's bit of like linen. Then it was that some fluffy, like wool. Then it was some jute string on the top, and then I encased it in some of that loose stuff that I use. I call it gauze, but some people call it muslin. I think it's a little bit different. Muslin's closer together apparently, but I call this gauze. Use it in bandages and things. That's just a bit of an ephemera there, and then I stuck that on there, and then that gives you a bit of an extra flip. And this is like handmade paper. Some of this you would have seen because I think I showed the journal before I done it, because I said all unfinished projects. And then that was an envelope made out of the William Morris prints that are printed onto tracing paper. And I just made an envelope and put it in there. That's just a tiny bit of writing paper with ink and all that on, but I think it looks nice. Again. And that's the middle of the signature. Getting caught up here. and I will always take the scenic route. And I just thought, oh, that's quite good actually, with that bumblebee going, or bee. Grateful heart. And then that's just a little journaling card there. That's a bit of the tracing paper again. That tag, yeah, I did do a video on these tags. Well, actually, I only done one tag, but I've done video on 2 sheets of background papers. But I will do another one because I really enjoyed that. And it was fun. So I'll do another sheet because I can always use it in the mermaid journal I'm going to do. So it's no problem. So I will show that. So I really enjoyed that too. There's another dangle there. And again, that was at the freebie sheet, and I just cut it down and put it in there. This is just a bit of old ledger paper, and that's just a plain journaling tag. I think that was from a touch of blue, or the butterfly, blue butterfly. Can't remember, but that was already here. So. And this was just spare bits of paper. That's from the collage sheet. That's from one of my other kits, or yeah. That's it. So this is eco dyed paper actually, and it's just turned out beautifully. And that's there. There's another bit of ephemera there, and then another one. Yeah. The belly band, and that's a bit of that paper, and just a ticket thing. Yeah. Oh, these are from Yvonne. I thought I had another pocket as well. Sorry, Yvonne, not to mention that. Oh, do you know what? I'm really bad. It's only because this is my second time I've done this video. Here we go, where that butterfly is. This is Yvonne's pockets. And she's got like a pocket and something, is it tag kit? And it's like all different pockets and things. I'll link that below as well. So sorry about that, because I used these colour because it just went perfectly. And the same here, that's one of the pockets as well. Brilliant. And it worked great with this. And this is just a little journaling card out of spare that piece of paper that's in the front. So yeah, that's again from that one sheet. I think I've nearly done a whole journal with two sheets. All this is from the freebie collage sheet, and all that is as well. So I haven't really used a lot, just bits and pieces. That I done last year, so I popped that in because I thought that all went. So sorry, yeah, I am getting tired because I've been videoing all day to try and salvage like the projects that you've only seen half of it. There's another one there because I just think that just went beautifully. So that's another freebie. That's from, well, I don't know what kit that's from, but I can't remember. It's one of mine, but I really can't remember. There. Okay. And then just got this, and that's just a tag. Bit of ribbon on, and then that sits in there. Oops. And this one, I think there's a video on this one because that was made out of a guest check, and then I put it in here as a pocket. Yeah, I'm sure there was a video on that. And that's that one. Again, I cut this out of the collage sheet and then just put it onto some music paper. And then look, that is from a piece of this. Yeah. Okay, and that's the back. So, second time lucky, I hope. Yeah, note to self, be careful when you delete. What it is, it's because you know, I'm using an iPad and I thought, oh, I'll delete. Even though I bought a new iPad with just loads and loads of storage, I still tend to delete things, all the videos, but I just must make sure they're uploaded first. So, lesson learned again. Okay, thanks very much, everybody, then, and I'll speak to you all soon. Bye.